To Texas now, where the House of Representatives will attempt to reconvene today as the redistricting standoff enters another week. The House failed to reach a quorum yet again on Friday, even after state Republicans moved to arrest Democratic lawmakers who fled the state to block a vote on the GOP-backed redistricting maps. Senator Bernie Sanders urged Democrats to fight back in this interview on CNN.
We are taking Trumpism kind of as normal. Trump is the one who came up with the idea. He says, let's see, Texas, I think we can get 5 more seats. Do it. Oh, yes, yes, sir. You're the great leader. We will do it. And they're often trying to do it. So everybody knows what's going on. It is undemocratic. It is outrageous.
CBS News political reporter Hunter Woodall joins us now from our D.C. bureau with a look at what to expect. Good morning, Hunter. You know, the Republican governor of the state has made a couple threats toward Democrats and its leadership there in Texas. So what can we expect to happen today as they reconvene?
Good morning, Errol. When you look at what's happening in Texas, GOP Governor Greg Abbott is continuing to try and up this pressure campaign on the State House Democrats to come back so a vote can happen on these maps. Now, I'll note, while the House is sort of ensnared in this standoff, it's also been signaled by Republican leaders in the state that the Texas Senate may take action as the House continues to drag on and on about what can happen next. But as this is all happening, Democrats across the nation, like we saw in that Bernie Sanders clip that you just showed, are continuing to build attention and pressure about what's going on. It really has galvanized Democrats as they try and build momentum to the 2026 midterms, where this map in Texas could actually prove to be a major issue.
So on the long term, Democrats feel as if they may get some momentum behind this. But in the short term, Governor Abbott's trying to remove Democratic Congressman Gene Wu, a leader there, from office. How would that work exactly?
And that's where this gets all really interesting. There's a certain level of unpredictability here, a certain level of we just don't know what's going to happen next. Now, the court system is what has become so critical here because you have both sides, especially on the Republican side, trying to use the state court system to bring this to some sort of resolution. Now, whether Governor Greg Abbott can actually try and get this Democratic leader removed that's amongst the Democrats that has left the state in this standoff remains to be seen, but it has created a whole new front in this back and forth about what it will really take for Republicans to pass these maps in Texas.
How is all of this impacting other states? I know that we've spoken a lot about California, for example.
That's the part here that continues to be a major issue is, obviously California Democrats, they're continuing to plan to answer to Texas Republicans here, but other Republican states may also try and make moves of their own. Look at Missouri, look at Indiana, potentially Florida. This really could have that widespread impact, and it could end up, causing more seats than just these 5 in Texas to really alter their dynamics before the 2026 midterms, Errol.
All right, Hunter, we appreciate the update. Thanks very much.